Hey guys, welcome back to the Liam Loves Lego channel, and in this video, I'm going to be doing something different. I'm going to be telling you guys about the top 10 Lego Star Wars sets of 2013 that I regret not buying. Maybe I was just a young boy back then and didn't have the money. My parents decided that that wasn't one of the sets they were going to get me for Christmas, and the aunts just turned the other way. But I'm going to be telling you guys about 10 sets that I honestly am just pretty sad that I wasn't able to get, and I will be going ahead and seeing how much these cost on eBay. So this is something I hope to continue with. We'll do the top 10 Marvel sets I wish I bought, sets that I really like, and I probably won't be making too many videos on sets I already own, but let's get into it. So this is going to be in no particular order. It's just 10 sets from 2013 Star Wars that I really like that I wish I bought. So first up, we have the Rancor Pit, guys. Now, my parents, for some reason, I don't know, the good people smiled on me from above. They bought me Jabba's Palace. So I was so happy to have Jabba's Palace, and before I got Jabba's Palace, I actually had the Sand Skiff that came out around that time. Unfortunately, I think this was my fault. I just didn't show interest, or my parents wouldn't buy me the Rancor Pit. And looking back on it, it's an awesome set. Now, of course, there is kind of funniness when you try to combine Jabba's Palace and the Rancor Pit. Unfortunately, the side of Jabba's Palace kind of just sticks out, and it doesn't look too good. But just looking at this set by itself, it has a very substantial area with the Rancor Pit. Unfortunately, it does look like there is a hole in the floor there. I don't know what that's about. Because, I mean, once you get down there, like, why would you want it to be blank? But regardless, you get the Rancor, which is, like, worth $40 by itself or something. You do get a Luke Skywalker minifigure that I already have from the Desert Skiff, as well as the Gamorrean Guard, who I already had from Jabba's Palace. But you also get, from my knowledge, the guy called Malaki, who is the Rancor's trainer. So that is a exclusive minifigure. So now I'm looking up the set on eBay. I'm going to see how much it costs. So this is going for like $275, $300. Now, obviously, these are sets that are in the box. So I will try to change it. I don't even know how to use it on the phone, but I figured it out. So I set it to sold items. And this is still going for like $200. It's a very expensive set. So obviously this was a set that was like $40 at the time. And it was just a set that I wish I had kept. I mean, I wish I had bought. Because I think there was definitely a little bit of me that just didn't express enough interest in the set. Or maybe I didn't know about the set. I'm pretty sure I knew about it. But regardless, this is a set I didn't end up getting. So the next set is this set with Jango Fett. And I don't know, to be honest, what this is. But I'm going to try and look it up and see. So this is a set that I remember seeing at a store in Maine. So I was in Maine, and I think the store was called Remy's. And I saw this set. I'm just trying to find out what exactly this set is called, because I don't know, to be totally honest with you. So yeah, let me look and see if I can figure out the name. I'm on the brick set right now. But basically, brick set's so neat. They have this page where it shows you all the sets that came out from a theme in a given year. So this is the Corporate Alliance Tank Droid guys, and it's a really nice set. Now, the thing about this set is, to be honest with you, I'm not that impressed with the Tank Droid, guys. It is just not something that is, like, really tickling my fancy. The reason I wanted this set, guys, back in the day was for Jango Fett, and I was with my mom, and I don't think it was that late, but I was like, why can't I buy this set? Like, it was like nighttime, like maybe 7 or something, and she was just like, no. Like, flat out no. Like, I don't know what was going on there, but she wouldn't let me get it, and I was pretty mad about it. And I think the big reason I wanted this set, as I said, was to get Jango Fett. You also get that droid, and then you get a clone trooper, so not the greatest of minifigure selection, but Jango Fett makes it worthwhile. And I think that this is a really cool robot, but like, I don't know if I'd want to buy this in 2022, but I don't know the name of this set, so I'll just have to quickly look it up. Let's see, Corporate Droid, let's see if I can find it. So it's Corporate Alliance Tank Droid, so Lego Corporate Alliance Tank Droid. Now, unfortunately, guys, there is older versions of this set which might pop up, but 7.5. Okay, so I'm mostly seeing the new one. I think that's the last one they made. 75015 is our number, so 75015. So let's see, guys. And this set's actually not that bad. I'm seeing it right now for 41 complete, but I don't know if you get Jango. You do get Jango. So this is a set that if I really wanted to, guys, I could buy it now. I don't think I ever got a Jango Fett minifigure, but honestly, guys, this is a set that I don't think I would buy in 2022. But looking back on it with those like crystal glasses or whatever, like it's a set that I like and I wish I had got. So the next set is going to be this droid, and I don't know what this thing is called either, but I'll try to look it up. So let me just see if I can find it. So this is a really nice set. It's like the Oka Topran Spider Droid or whatever. I don't know what page he's on because the brick set, it's a homing spider droid, okay? So this is the homing spider droid set, and this is a really cool set. Now, I was going through the sets 2013. I do not remember them all off the top of my head, but when I went and looked at this, I was like, this actually looks pretty substantial. Now, this is not the first homing spider droid Lego has made, but it's a really cool set, and I think it would have been a set that I would have wanted to buy. Now, back then, I don't remember if this was a set that I even looked at. It was probably just one of those sets that it was kind of out of my price range. But I'm looking it up on eBay right now to see how much it goes for. And I got to make sure I see the right one with Mace Windu, because it looks like there is a newer one that was released. But the Mace Windu one, it looks like there's so many of these, like what the heck. Actually, no, this doesn't come with Mace Windu. It comes with that girl. So this is actually pretty expensive, $159. But I'm seeing it owned for all the way down. That one's the Spider Droid 75142, so that's a different one, but $90, so it's kind of expensive, but it comes with that girl. I don't know who she is, but it looks like a cool figure, and then you also get the little Spider Droid, 2 Super Battle Droids. I don't think I own any Super Battle Droids, and you also get a Clone Trooper. So, I mean, the big reason I buy this is not for the figures, to be honest with you. It's the droid. It looks so cool. And it's somewhat obtainable at this point. I mean, I'm seeing them. They can drop down kind of low, but, like, most of them are 100. And I'm seeing, like, multiple versions of the set. So there's one with Yoda. There's a couple different ones. So this is obviously the one I'm talking about, not the older ones. But it's a cool set. And it's kind of inspired by, like, War of the Worlds in my head, like, when I think about this set. So the next set is the Jek 14 Stealth Starfighter, a set that brings much sadness to my heart. See, the thing about Jek 14 Stealth Starfighter that makes it so sad is this is a set that I actually owned at one point. You see, my parents went out and got it for me. I was probably like 10, 11, 12, somewhere around there. Probably a bit older because this came out in like 2013. But anyway, guys, at some point, my dad just sold this. Now, like, I think I had a lot of trouble putting this thing together because I was younger back then, and, like, the wings were a little bit weird. I think my dad might have put it together when I was asleep, like, he finished it or whatever. But this is a set that my dad ended up selling, and I don't think I really fought him on that. He unfortunately did go through kind of an Order 66 where he sold a couple of my good sets, like Pre-Vizsla Starfighter. He sold the Ewoks that came with this Ewok attack set. So yeah, he did sell this set, unfortunately, and it was so good because it got Jek 14, guys. I think Jek 14 did appear in, like, another set, but this was just, like, my set with Jek 14. He had his helmet and his hair. You also got that bounty hunter that was exclusive. You got that special trooper who looks so cool, and then you got the droid that is associated with Jek 14. Now, I didn't watch the show that Jek 14 was in. I think he had his own show, but it was an animated show, but I mean, this was just a set I thought was awesome. And I mean, look at it. It's so weird looking. Like, it kind of looks like an X-Wing or whatever. But, I mean, I'm seeing them actually kind of low. $46, $89 out of the box. But in the box, guys, this is like a very expensive set. I'm seeing it. I might have set it to sold items or something. I don't know why I'm seeing them so cheap, but there it is in the box. I'm seeing it for $200. So this is a set that if I could go back in time, I would have prevented my dad from selling, because it's just one of those weird sets, kind of like that red and black TIE Interceptor that you don't really think about Lego making. What I'm trying to get at here is Lego usually doesn't go out of their way to make outlandish color designs, and I think that this one, it looks almost like a mock in terms of, like, the color scheme, and it's just a really cool set. However, it is hope for me, but I don't think I'd rebuy this set because that's just kind of weird. What I mean by this is, like, it would be like, oh, now you have to go rebuy it. Like, it's kind of like I lost it, but I'm still trying to get it. But it's an awesome set, guys, and I wish my dad hadn't sold it. So technically I did own this set, so it's sets I wanted, but sets I had and then lost. So the next set is this ATTE, and I know there's a new ATTE out, and to be honest with you guys, like, I will probably buy the new one. Like, this one isn't, like, holding too much sentimentality for me against the new one. Like, I think they look the same. But this was the one back then, and it had Mace Windu and that guy. Maybe he's Coleman Trevor. I don't know. I'm just having feelings like that's Coleman Trevor. So I just looked it up, and I'm right. So, like, I guess reading the Star Wars Lego Encyclopedia over and over helped. You also get a yellow clone trooper. I don't know who that is, but this is a set that is so cool, guys. And obviously there is the new one now, but like this is a set that I would have bought back then if I had the money, but I think it was just too expensive. So I just pulled it up on eBay and I'm looking and I'm just seeing the new one, but I'm hoping I can find the old one. All right, so I'm seeing it go for $250 in the box, 75019 being the number. So 75019. So I'm seeing this pretty expensive set right now, $300. And obviously out of the box, like I see one for 75. I don't know if it comes with the figures, but you have to understand that until the release of the new one, this was the only ATTE. Obviously there were older versions prior to this one, but this was the one that like you bought and like that's what you had. Like there weren't more. So I mean, this was what you would buy. So before the release of the new one, if you wanted one, you would have to go on eBay and buy this one, and it might be kind of expensive, especially if you wanted it in the box. So yeah, I wish I had bought this back in the day. I probably would not buy the new one if I had bought this one, but unfortunately, guys, I did not buy it. So moving on, we have Jabba's Sail Barge. Now, obviously, guys, as I said, I had Jabba's Palace. So, of course, I was pretty angry that I did not end up getting the Rancor Pit. And Jabba's Sail Barge, like, I don't even want to look this up on eBay. I already know how expensive it is. But I will look it up just to see how much it is out of the box. But, I mean, this is a set that doesn't really need a lot of, like, introduction or explanation on why I wish I had it. Because, I mean, it's so cool. You get Jabba the Hutt, who I already had, but like still. You get Slave Princess Leia, so a lot of like Dweller people probably are so into that. But there is like previous Slave Leias too, so it's not like brand new. But I unfortunately I'm seeing it go for $285 out of the box, guys. So I don't think there's any way I'll ever get this. But you also got so many other figures. You got the Weequay Guard, you got R2-D2 with serving tray, which you can kind of just make by yourself. But you got Max Reboot, and you got that Weequay guy. Maybe he's Weequay. I don't know what species that dude is with the 3 eyes. But this is a really nice set, guys. And, like, I mean, look at the design of the sail barge. Like, minifigures aside, this thing looks incredible. If I found this without the figures, like, in person on Facebook or something, and it was fully put together, which you can't really trust with Facebook, but I would probably buy it if it was, like, $40. But, I mean, $250 is a little too much for me. I don't want to spend that on a Lego set, especially a used one, especially one that's out of the box, and that's what I'm seeing on eBay right now. But if I ventured to Amazon, I would probably see this upwards of $300. And, I mean, it isn't even that old of a set. It's only, like, 5 years old or something? And, I mean, it's just a really awesome set, guys. And, like, I have a pirate ship now. Like, this is almost like a pirate ship in the Star Wars world. It's so cool. So, moving on, we have the Mandalorian Speeder. I don't know the official name of this thing, but I did actually watch the Clone Wars portion where Darth Maul gets his legs cut off, but this was actually another Remy set, so I was in Remy's with my mom, and I was like, buy me this, and she was like, no. And I mean, you get these 2 Mandalorian commandos that have been turned to work for Darth Maul. They got the handprint on their mask. They look so cool. The legs are very bad, though. Like, there's no detail on them. But Darth Maul is the star of the show here. You get this Clone Wars Darth Maul. This is the only set with Darth Maul when he has the robot legs. He's got the dark saber that he took from previous life. He has the normal lightsaber. And then, in my opinion, the speeder is actually a pretty cool design. I think it's kind of like in the new Andor show, the woman as a speeder. I think it kind of looks like that, except it's open. So I guess this would be considered a convertible. But it's a pretty cool design, and it's not as big as it looks in this picture, but I really do like this set. And it was a cheap set. So I'm going to try and find the name of it. I don't know it. With Darth Maul. Like, I don't know the name of the set. It's just called Mandalorian Speeder, so I'm going to look and see, because I mean, I would buy this brand new. I mean, I would buy this. So I'm seeing it for $50. In the box it is upwards of $100, but out of the box it is actually pretty bad, like $90. Someone's trying to sell it. But this is a really good set. I'm seeing it pre-owned for $30, but that looks like it doesn't include the stickers, which is always going to help the set look better, in my opinion. Even though I hate stickers, they are not something I would ever leave off a set unless I was actually missing the stickers. So moving on, we have the 77 Skyhopper. I don't even know what this set is called, but it's an awesome set. And this is the HH87 Starhopper, so I am right. And this is just an incredible set. This was a set that when I was talking to my parents, I was like, well, the Jet 14 Stealth Starfighter, I think it was like more expensive than this set, or maybe they were around the same price, but I was like, maybe you could buy me this one. Now, I don't think I actually watched too much of this period of the Clone Wars, which basically features Obi-Wan Kenobi like faking his death and pretending to be this bounty hunter named Rako Hardeen, shaving his head, getting like facial surgery and shit. But This is a really cool design. Like, I really think this is a unique looking ship, and it kind of looks like so you know those new Star Wars movies, they got those stupid Fennec Fox things, like that's what I'm thinking about right now. But this is a really nice set, and I wish I got it. You get Cad Bane. This was, I think, the last appearance of Cad Bane, and then you get one of those guards. And I mean, the guard don't exactly look like every other guard. He's a little bit different looking. And of course, you get the Rancor Harding minifigure, who looks incredible. I don't know too much about the context of this ship, but looking at this image, it looks like Cad Bane is chasing Rancor Harding. So I guess this is Cad Bane's ship, which makes it even cooler. I always kind of just thought it was like the ship that Obi-Wan Kenobi was using in this like part of the show, whatever, and he does have a little speeder which he is using to escape. But this is an incredible set. You can't really say it's a bad set. I understand that some people like might not care about it, but I really like it. So this is the HH87 Star Hopper, so let's look it up. Lego HH87 Star Hopper. We're checking out those prices. So I'm seeing it go for $100. Like, oh my god, this one's 30. So that might not be complete. But I mean, a lot of these sets, if I really hunted, I could find the set and buy it. But most of these sets are sets that I'm just looking back on. Like, I'll be honest with you, I don't have a ton of room left for new sets, but this is a really cool set. So moving on, we got this Frigate, I think it's called. This is from the Old Republic, and I remember seeing this set. I don't know if I ever saw this set in the store, but it is so cool, guys. I mean, this is just an awesome set. Like, look at it. You get Old Republic figures. This is one of the last, possibly the last Old Republic set. Now, the one problem with this set, in my opinion, is that you cannot actually get any of the figures in the ship from my knowledge. So it's kind of weird in that regard. But you get this Luminara Unduli species figure. You get a Darth Maul species figure. You get another Sith Trooper. So the Sith Troopers are always going to look cool because they are from the Old Republic. And then you also get this Sith guy who looks really cool. So these figures were a big thing for me when I had the updated and expanded Lego Star Wars character encyclopedia. I remember seeing these guys in there and reading about them. And I mean, the ship looks awesome, but I do think it's kind of weird that the ship cannot fit anybody, which I don't really understand that, but allegedly that is how it is. So I'm looking this up on eBay right now to see the price, but unfortunately I couldn't find it. So maybe I messed up on the name. Maybe it's not called the Frigate. I don't know what this set is called. So it is called, let's see. This is the Defender class Jedi Cruiser. So 75025. All right, so Lego 75025. I love this set, guys. Like, this is one of the sets that I would have bought if I could. So I'm seeing this go for upwards of $400, but that is new in the box. Like, we can go into the filters and we will see a whole new world, guys. I do not think this goes for $400, but I set it to sale items. I'm trying to set it to sold items. So yeah, I'm seeing this for actually pretty bad, $300, $169. So obviously, guys, once you get it out of the box, it's like cheaper. Like, I'm seeing some for $192. But I don't think you can fit the figures in here, which is really weird. But this is a really nice, guys, and I would have bought it if I could have. So moving on, we got the final set, guys, and this was a stretch because there's no way I would have bought this, because I know I used to get the Lego catalogs, like they'd send you in the mail, and this set was upwards of $300 at that time, I think. I could be completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure. This is the Ewok Village, and I'm not going to delve too much into the minifigures because we already know that we get a ton of incredible Ewoks, and we also get Han Solo, Princess Leia in their like Endor outfits. Princess Leia is the one that really has an Endor outfit. I mean, it's made by like the leaves and shit. Han Solo and Luke, if Luke's included here, are not exactly as Endorized as she is. But regardless, this set is not exactly incredible for the figures. The Ewoks are cool. They're great. I mean, I'm not exactly someone that goes ballistic over the Ewoks, but like their village, like this is the only time Lego has really done the Ewok Village. Now, there is the Ewok tax set, and my dad sold the Ewoks that came with that. I'll put an image of that on the screen right now, but this is just an incredible set, guys. So, I just wish I had gotten this at some point in my life. I know that there's a lot of kids who were lucky enough to get it. You got a rich aunt or something, you display an interest in this set. Maybe she just bought it randomly because she knows you like Star Wars. But this concludes my video on the top 10 sets of 2013 in Lego Star Wars that I wish I got. And hey, who knows, I might own some of these sets in the future after seeing eBay. They don't all look that bad. Some of them do, though. Jabba Sail Barge, I ain't ever going to get that unless I find it from some mom on Facebook. So I'm going to see you guys later, and peace out.